Hi guys, this is going to be kind of an overview of the Urban Decay Smoked Palette. I wasn't even going to post a review on my YouTube channel, I was just going to do it on my blog, but I got some requests on Instagram when I posted a picture of this, so I figured why not. So this is what it looks like, the Urban Decay Smoked Palette, as I already said. My mom had this is what's gifted to me from my mom for Christmas. It was my big gift, if you want to call it that. And her story about going to Sephora for the first time was hilarious. She was just so overwhelmed by everything, and it was just so funny. But besides that, she had picked this up for me, and I've been wanting it for a very, very, very long time since it came out in August. And I just kept being like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not going to spend that much money on it, but she ended up picking up for me, and I had no idea that she was going to. She like found my Amazon wish list and went through and found something that I had on there. So, yay. For those of you who haven't seen it, but I'm sure most of you have, it's just the packaging kind of looks like a carrying case, which is awesome for travel because it has a little zipper and you know it's not going to flop open or anything like that. The only thing that I don't like about the zipper is if the zipper breaks, like say it like breaks right here or something, you're kind of stuck and you have to figure out how to get into the palette. So, this is what it looks like. You get a good amount of shadows for the money. I think it was like $49 on the website. You get 10 shadows and an Urban Decay 24/7 liner in perversion that just kind of goes right there. And for a smoked palette, you get a pretty good variety of shadows to kind of give you that smoky look, but you don't even have to do just smoky looks. You can really do whatever you want. But, so those are the shadows. You got the lighter ones right here. That's kind of like to like a highlight or help blend out that color. You can use in like the crease as like a transition color. It's really kind of like, you can use it for different things. And then you got like the kind of traditional smoky colors up here. You got like this, like the taupish silver, the matte brown, the matte black, and down here you kind of have like bronze, which is like a bronze color, which is kind of like a traditional smoky one. But then you have like a bunch of color, like colorful ones too, that are like jewel toned. So that's pretty awesome. And it gives you kind of a variety to play with. So like even if you like mix and match, you don't even have to make a smoky look out of this palette. You can get a pretty good variety of looks out of this. The palette comes with a book that shows you different looks that you can do, but I didn't really look at that. So I have full swatches of all of these shadows on my blog, but I will go through them all with you right now. The top one is Kinky, the matte kind of like peachy color. And then you have Freestyle, which is this like more, it's like a darker peachy color. Then you have Mushroom, Backdoor, and Blackout. You have Barlust, Rockstar, Evidence, Loaded, and Asphalt on the bottom. And like I said, these colors are perfect to make any kind of look. A smoky look, just like a regular. You can even do like a neutral look if you really wanted to. You could just take like the matte brown and like these two colors and even like the black and just kind of do a really simple kind of natural kind of look. But yeah, so I'll just swatch a couple of these for you. These are so creamy, as most like Urban Decay shadows are. So that's like 3 from the top one. Like, look at that. Blackout is a pretty dark black. It may be one of the darkest blacks I have. Mushroom is like this kind of like taupey color, and Kinky is like this like light color you can use for like a highlight. So yeah. The only issue, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like Rockstar is kind of chunky. I don't know if you can see it right there, and like when you touch it you can kind of feel it, but it is a little bit flaky, but it is a really pretty purple. And Evidence isn't as pigmented as I would want it to be. Like I'm taking a little bit but to kind of get it, but it's like this blackened blue. That's really pretty. And I'll do Asphalt. That's like a crazy gray. Like, I barely swiped my finger and I got that. So, yeah. And I never had. So like I said, the shadows are really, really, really creamy. They are so blendable. I love Urban Decay shadows to begin with, so going into this, I knew they weren't going to suck. It's actually all of these shadows, including Perversion, is what I have on today. I kind of have on this, like, purple smoky look going on. I was just fiddling around with stuff when I did it. So, that's what I've came up with today. I've also just used Mushroom and Kinky and did kind of like a quick look to go to work. I've taken Bar Lust with a little bit of Blackout and did this kind of like smoky look. I've like mixed and matched a bunch of different one of these. I've taken Bar Lust and Backdoor too. It's really, really easy to create like an easy look with this, so it doesn't have to be to just smoky. I have not tried Perversion yet, so when I got this, I was like, oh, because I love Zero, and my Zero is kind of like this little nub now, so it was nice to get a new one. And this is like, seriously, I did a swatch of it for my blog right there, and it's still stained. Everyone has said this, and I feel like it's oversaid, but this is seriously the blackest eyeliner I have ever tried. Urban Decay has really awesome liners, and I feel like this one right here is like the best one, because if you guys can see, it's like super duper crazy black, and it stays in place. Like right now, like you can smudge it for a while, but once it stays on there, I have it on my hands, it just doesn't budge. So you got a little bit of time to play with it, smudge it around, and then it just like is there, and it's there for good. So yeah. I love this palette. It's definitely become one of the ones I reach for more often because of the fact it is new, yes, but it has a good variety in it. I've kind of been putting this and my Naked palette right near each other, and between this and my Naked palette, I've kind of like come up with different looks, and it's been pretty awesome. So yeah. I really don't know what more else I could say about this other than if you want to check it out, you can go to the Urban Decay website or Sephora.com or Ulta or anything like that. But I'm not sure if it's limited edition. I don't think it is because it's been out since August. But if you have a chance to check it out, I would. I personally think it's worth it because these are full-size shadows. These little guys in here are full-size. Regular Urban Decay shadows are $18. This was like $40. So you get 10 shadows for $40. I think it's worth it. I put it off buying it for so long. That's just kind of how I am. But ended up getting it anyways for Christmas. So I love this palette. I probably would have bought it anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.